Good day everyone, Miss Rachel is back. This is the part 3 of my video on how to create a personal website. Let's get started! Going back from the part 2 of my video on how to create a personal website, I have here already the design of the navigation bar, and I already changed the font color as well as the background color of the navigation bar using the cascading style sheets or the CSS. And now I'm going to put the content of this facade of the personal website. Just open your HTML file and right click, edit with Notepad++, since Notepad++ is our text editor in creating this website. And now here are the codes using the cascading style sheets. No worries about the codes. I'm going to give you all the codes after I finish creating all the videos. As you can see here, this is an example of a website of a certain brokerage of Awesome House and Lot in the Philippines. So this is my first project in creating a personal website of this AHLP, the Awesome House and Lot Philippines brokerage. To complete the facade of this website, I need a logo and a picture that serve as the cover of the website. So I name it H&L, that stands for House and Lot. So below the navigation bar, I will put heading 1. And inside the heading 1, I will insert the logo. To insert a picture in your HTML file, the code is IMG space SRC equal sign. When there is equal sign, there must be double quote. And inside the double quote is the file name of the logo. So my file name here is logo, and the type of file is JPEG. But in the code, see to it that you are writing the proper file extension of the picture. Just right click the picture and check the properties, the type of file, .jpg, and this is the file name. You can copy this one to save time. The file name, Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste, and write the type of file .jpg. And after that, put the width and height of the logo. Width equals, just put 100, and height is 100 also. Since this is a logo, 100 of width and height is enough. And for the content of the heading 1, I will write Awesome House and Lot in the Philippines. So this is opening, and right here the closing of heading 1. So take note guys, if you're going to insert a picture in your HTML, there is no closing tag anymore because the tag IMGSRC is a special tag. Before saving, always check your code if it has the opening and the closing, except for the special tags such as inserting pictures. So if there is no error, you save it and then you check the output. You double click your HTML file, and then here is now the output. To align the text in the center, just go back to your code and then write a CSS command here. So since it is heading 1, so right here H1 as your selector, then the basic pattern, the curly brace, inside the curly brace text align, then center semicolon, save it, and then open the output now, refresh. So as you could see here, the text now is already in the center. To add a simple design to your facade, you can put the horizontal rule like this. Go back to your code. And then after the logo, you write here HR. HR is space color equals. Okay, always remember when there is equal sign, there must be double quote. So it's up to you what color you want as long as it is contrast to your background. Put some size from 0 to 100. So 100 is so big, you can make it 10 for the thickness of the line. And take note guys, horizontal rule is like also the image tag. Both are special tags that no need to put closing tag. So you save it and go to the browser and refresh to see the output. So here it is. Here is now the horizontal rule. And finally, we can add the cover photo now after the horizontal rule. So here is now the picture for our cover photo. Go back to the text editor and write a code. To insert the cover photo, just highlight this code. Ctrl C to copy, then Ctrl V to paste. So take note the file name is HNL and the type of file. Just like right click the picture and the file name is HNL. You copy this one to save the time. Type of file is .jpg, so you need that for your code and you replace it here. There is a .jpg already, and for the width you can put up to 100%, so let's make it 85%, and the height is automatic. So take note guys, percentage is different from a value here, so it's different in size, because if you will use percentage, that's the maximum size of the picture. Unlike this one, it's just up to the value. If you notice here, we are using here 100. We are not using percent. 100 is just a point value. It's just the same size as your ID picture. You save it and then you go to the browser, refresh. Alright, so here is now the cover photo of the facade of the website. To adjust the margin of the picture, go back to your text editor. Write a code to adjust the cover photo. So since we are using IMG here, so that will be our selector. So right here IMG and the curly brace, left and right curly brace. Inside the curly brace is a float. So float is used to position the text or image in your HTML. So we will put it in the center, we'll position it to the center, and then the margin, okay, margin left, we will put 100 pixels. And then you save it and see the output. Refresh. So as you can see here, it's already adjusted to the center, and this is 85%. Do not put 100% so that it will not occupy the whole space. And 85% is enough for you to see the view of the cover photo. Alright, for the finishing touches of the facade, since this is a website for the house and lot brokerage, so let's check the navigation bar if I forgot to write something. We have the home, about, contact, listings. I think I have to add a reel. Just highlight and then copy, Ctrl V to paste, and then you write reels here for videos. You save it and then refresh. Alright, so I added the reels for the navigation bar for videos. And now that the facade is complete, what we are going to do is the content of the navigation bar. So let's do first the content of the about. Go back to your HTML editor and create a new file for the about navigation bar. So what you are going to do, click File, click New. So we have here the blank document. To save time, you press the Ctrl A to select all, and then you paste it here, Ctrl V to paste, and erase the codes that are not necessary for the about navigation bar. And for the title, you put it here about, because this is for the about navigation bar, and this one is necessary. Unordered list navbar is also necessary, so we will remain the H1. For the IMG, you leave the properties blank for the meantime, because I am thinking of what to put that. And for heading 1, the text is still Awesome House Unlocked in the Philippines. No more picture inside the heading 1, just like that. And then I will put a paragraph here, opening, and the closing tag of the paragraph. This is a website for real estate brokerage. I will cut the paragraph, highlight, Ctrl X to cut, and then paste it after the horizontal rule. For any changes, don't forget to save your work. And double click the About HTML file to see the output. As you can see here, the paragraph, this is a website for real estate brokerage, is in the left side. However, you can put the paragraph in the center by writing a code. So go back to your HTML editor now, and you center this paragraph by writing the CSS tag for that. So as you can see here, we are using the internal CSS. So I will write P here as my selector, then the left and right curly brace. Inside the curly brace is a text align, colon. Since I will put the paragraph in the center, so I will write center here and semicolon. Save it, and then go to the browser, refresh. Now the paragraph is already in the center. To link the content of the About HTML to your facade, go back to the text editor and write a code for the About navigation bar. So the file name of this HTML file is about. So right here, about.html, and remove the hashtag. You save it, and then go to the browser, refresh. Now check if the About HTML is connected to the facade. So let's check it now. Alright, so it's working. The same through with the About page. When you're going to click all the navigation bar, it should be responsive. So what you're going to do, go back to the HTML editor, the About HTML, and for the home, so write the file name here, ahlp.html. So the file name is ahlp.html. That is for the home. That is the code for the home. Then click save. Go to the About HTML, refresh, and then you check the home if it's already working. You click it. Alright, so it's working now, and it is linked to the facade. So the other navigation bar like contact, reels, and listings, the same process. So the part 4 of our video, that will be our final output, where I'm going to give you all the codes that I used in the website.